Hi, boys and girls. We're back with part 2 of designing our car. So we left off at this part where the car, if you remember, let's go over it. You make a rectangle, a long skinny rectangle like that. And then you put a smaller rectangle right in the middle of that. Then you proceed to take your pencil and almost make kind of like a mountain where you just go around it and curve it right there. I used a spool of thread to make these circles, as you can see. And I just made the circles with the spool of thread. So you can see that here. I just did this right now. It's for you to be able to see the tires. But I'm going to take you now through the rest of this journey. And once you're done with that, you will draw this. Now you already have this all done right here. So just do a sloppy copy so you can go from step 1 to the completion. This is almost the completion. But what you do from there is you make a second curve. You see this kind of rectangle? You make a second curve. And you do it from the tire right here. And you do that in a curve. So this kind of rectangle now has a curve. Follow the roof line. You can just follow the roof line right here. Make that where that was a rectangle, just curve it along with the roof line. So what you're doing at that point is you're erasing the rectangle that was over here. You're erasing that. So now what you do is you put a line down the center. Now you can do that already here if you want. So you can just put that line down from the center like that. So we're back to here now. You put that line down. Then what you do is you'll have the space up here because you made that curve. You just draw a little shape like that. It's almost a triangle again, right on this curve, because that's the front window. And you do the same on the back, just like that, because that's the back window. You made that curve, you have that line down there. You can make another line right in the center here because that's your back seat and your front seat. You make your little door handles right here. And now you can get to this part. So this is your gas tank right here. I just made a little smaller. And all that is a little square. That's all you have to worry about. This is a bumper. So all you do is kind of make this shape, a soft shape, and these are lights right there. And you can just add that on very simply. You just go like this, and you have it. And I'll bring this down now so you can see a little better. So here I did this. Let me turn this around for you, like that. Can you see that? No, now you can. Here I did this, and then I just did another curve here. I just put, this is your bumper. And I just did this for your lights. So this is your bumper, this section right in here. I'm shading it in with my pencil so you can see it. So that's your bumper, as you can tell. Okay. So now what we do is we have basically our finished car. But for you, all you have to do if you want to design it is either, I'll go back to this one, you can either make your front longer, turn it into a different style of car, bring that in longer, like that, because maybe this is more of a racing car. Maybe the back is even smaller. Now you're designing your own car. If you were going to do an SUV, what do you think you would do? You would make this long triangle wider. You would make this part wider. So you would kind of do it like this because you're making a bigger car. And then you build your car from there because it's a bigger car. It'll be an SUV. So it's up to you how you design your car. Maybe this car is more spaceship. I don't know. Maybe it comes to a point here. So I just did that. So you design your car however you wish. Once you're done with your outline and your design, then you have to figure out, okay, what color am I going to make this car? So I think I'm going to make this car kind of a reddish color. So what do? After I did my wheels, I will go around and I will start my car. Maybe I want the top of my car a different color. Maybe I want this car two-toned. So I'll do it that color. I'll bring the same color here. I'll go around my tire. And I'll do the same color there. And maybe I want the top of my car a different color. You probably have seen some of the SUVs go by, and they're white bottoms and they have black tops, or vice versa. And so maybe I'll do the top of my car this color. Now you know these are windows, so you don't want to color in there. And now I'm coloring the top of my car a different color because I want my car to be a two-tone car. And so that's what I decided to do, because that's the design of my car. And this, I'll do this color also. And then I'll continue coloring my car. And that'll be your choice of how you want to color it. So I did this dark orange and this red. You pick out your colors. You decide what you want to do. So I'm going to continue working on this. And then what do I need to do? I probably need to get a darker marker or a darker crayon or a darker color pencil and outline where the doors are. So here I'm just filling in this color quickly. And I have to be careful with the handles, although I went over those handles, so I'll just go over it too. So here I have the beginning of my car. And I did it in this two-tone. Now, we want to see the doors separate, so I will do that. I will outline this in the black like this, so we can see the doors. And as you know, your tires will be that too. I'm going to turn on the lights of this car, so that would be yellow, right? So I am going to do this in yellow. because the lights are on. Oh, and here's the bumpers. So maybe I'll make those bumpers orange, or yeah, I'll make those bumpers orange too. They'll kind of go with the car. So here's the bumpers. Now I have some gray in there, so it's going to be a different orange because I already colored. As you know, the minute you start putting stuff on top of it, it's going to turn into something else. So have fun designing your car. Hope you have a good time with it. Sports car, SUV, anything you want. Just have fun with it. It was great being with you again. I miss you all. And I'll see you next week. Bye.